Yeah, good morning, Chris.
Soludo says Nnamdi Kanu's release will not bring peace to the southeast. Let's get your reaction.
Thank you so much. Nnamdi Kanu is the reason why every boss are sitting down at home Monday and Tuesday, and that observation has been in compliance for over how many years now? Since his incarceration in 2021 June, the holy boss are sitting back. I mean boycott. There has been a boycott Monday and Tuesday, and they keep on enforcing it, implementing it without violating it, and there's nothing Soludo himself could do. Let me remember for you that last year Soludo came out and was bragging. Mbuka people, come to the market, Ochanja market, come, main market on the come, do your business every Monday and Tuesday. We will stand them, we will stand them. And when the forces behind Nnamdi Kanu's ordeal, listen, the forces behind Nnamdi Kanu's ordeal are southeastern governors, IKMBC and so on and so forth. Then the forces that are enforcing sit at home because Nnamdi Kanu was incarcerated. When Soludo gave that order that everybody should come and sell market, do your business, when those forces behind implementation of sit at home in the southeastern Nigeria, when they come after Soludo, they disallowed and demised many businessmen. The chairman of Mbuko Bunike and Onitsha were disallowed, demised by people that are enforcing sit at home. What did the governor of Soludo?
You know that popular saying that says, that is exactly what is happening to the 5 Eastern governors now. Exactly what is happening to them. I can explain to you. Do you remember a couple of years ago when Nnamdi Kanu formed IPOB and everybody was happy, IPOB, one family, and they were carrying all their activities peacefully? Then the 5 Eastern governors came together and had a meeting and said, no, we don't want IPOB in our states. In fact, they begged the present government that time to ban and proscribe IPOB. And the federal government then happily proscribed and banned IPOB and called them terrorist group. And who is the head of IPOB? Nnamdi Kanu, isn't he? Fine. Now, all of them are now begging the federal government to please release Nnamdi Kanu.
We demand for the urgent release of Nnamdi Kanu, his colleagues, and all prisoners of conscience as part of the process of the search for national cohesion and building a new Nigeria. There is a legitimate debate among Nigerians on the Biafra question. And there are indeed many Igbos who, like many other Nigerians, may not agree with Nnamdi Kanu's objective or means. But it needs to be stated, however, that no citizen of Nigeria deserves the kind of treatment that is meted to Nnamdi Kanu and his colleagues. Government has declined to obey the orders of properly constituted courts in Nigeria for his release. Nnamdi Kanu is not above the law, but nor should he be put beneath it. A situation where the state refuses to obey clear and legitimate court orders for his release, and even one of them outrightly ordered for his unconditional release. There is absolutely no reason in a country with a rule of law that he should have been held an hour later than those court orders or even rulings of the court.
Really? Oh, so you are now pleading for the release of the head of terrorist group. Is that? Hi! Funny people everywhere. All of you are now coming out say that, hey, IPOB say they don't kill, IPOB know the quiet person, IPOB are peaceful people. All this insecurity we are having in the southeast, it is some criminal activities hiding under IPOB. They are saying the IPOB, but we know that IPOB, really? I have seen Governor Soludo, they come out to say, IPOB no they talk, no they kill. No, they don't kill. They are peaceful people. It's just some criminal elements hiding under them to do one or two things. Really? So have you forgotten when you say that IPOB are terrorists? Really? Ha! Governor Soludo especially. Governor Soludo, since you enter office, I never see what you do. Now to they create security men after security men. You join hand, create a bubago. Now you don't open a Udogachi, Operation Udogachi. You open there's another one, I've forgotten their name. About two extra of them, I've forgotten their name now. You created all of them, all in the name of fighting insecurity. Really? Hi! I'm not talking of Peter Mba of Enugu State. I'm not talking about that person. Or should I say the one of Imo State, Hope? Hey, wahala! Talk more of Oti of Abia State. Anyways, let me just ask a simple question. Who do you think is the best governor in Igbo land? Out of the 5 eastern states, who do you think is the best governor? Is it Soludo? Is it Peter Mba? Is it the other 3, Hope Uzodinma, Oti, and the other one? Who among them do you think is the best governor in eastern Nigeria? Drop your comment on the comment section. But for now, let us please listen to this analysis that this brother gave. And the analysis this brother gave was actually based on, there was a news that speculated one certain time that the eastern governors are asking the federal government not to release Nnamdi Kanu, that he will cause more mayhem in Igbo land. And then I asked, since Nnamdi Kanu is being incarcerated, how far has there been peace? Anyways, I pray for peace, but let the right thing be done. Let the right thing be done. Please watch this analysis. As you're watching it, in case you're coming across my channel for the first time, you're welcome. Please do well to subscribe to this channel, right? Turn on your notification button so you get notified anytime I upload a video, right? So please, kindly watch this.
Okay, this is camera. Soludo is not bigger than Biafra. If Soludo say no for the benefit of Biafra that was already called. Biafra has already been emancipated, announced, inaugurated at GN Sibelius Square, Finlandia. United Nations did not do anything. Federal government cannot, let alone Charles Solunkudo, Dubai professor, Taiwan professor, could not have matched the height, the popularity, the largeness, the immense fame of Biafra. Soludo is a small boy. He's an errand boy of the north. He goes messages for the Fulanis. His Fulanis masters could not even outsmart Biafran nation. Biafran ideology was born many years ago. Not this century, not even 17th century. Biafra has been in existence. Let me just minimize it to 500 years before the British came into this part of the world. The Spaniards and the Portuguese and even the French, let alone Charles Soludo, professor at UNN Soka, professor, change Anambra state, change schools in Anambra state, professor, change all the lab in Anambra state, computerize all the primary schools as Obi did, computerize all the higher institutions as Obi did, computerize the whole secondary schools, high schools, college in Anambra state as Obi did. So you shouldn't be just voicing out nonsense that you cannot do. See, listen, what Soludo is saying is that security cannot come. Now lie. It's a lie. If Nnamdi Kanu comes, the whole hoodlums emanating from the axis of Niger Delta militancy, school cults, student cultism, all will go down. Listen and listen good. Nnamdi Kanu is a swift wind sweeping the country, blowing across the nation called Nigeria. So what I'm trying to say, Soludo is a mistake. We did not know. We could have known that. And even we actually did. Soludo wouldn't have become an Anambra state governor.
What is he afraid of?
He is a disappointment. He is afraid of transparency. He is afraid of what? Social criticism. They must make sure that they criticize him. They come up with all his shortcomings and where he made mistakes. And from his voice, mouth, and anus, he should start vomiting what he stole in the past. I didn't mean when he was CBN governor. Look at Amefele, 750 duplex estates at FCT. Kedu nke Charles Soludo Zulu onyochi nke Zulu anya fuba kwa ona etiele ndị Igbo ọnụ ogilema Listen and listen good. Biafra is bigger than he. Biafra is bigger than he. Biafra is bigger than he. The people that are just firing him up to make sure that he keeps on soft pedaling the immense popularity and recognition, global one of Biafra. Biafra is better than all of them all. What is happening now is that God has sent fire and chaotic wind in the camp of the enemies, adversaries, the foes of Biafra, and their camps are running helter-skelter. What Israel has done in the Middle East has come to play out in the southeastern hemisphere of Nigeria. Israel has changed the politics of Middle East. You can see what is going on in Syria. Iran away. Assad has run, absconded into USSR. Israel has come to rescue their brothers.
Okay.
I'm a Jew. Igbos are Jews.
2.something trillion for ransom.
It is wrong. Wait, it is wrong. People that are fighting for the ideology of self-determination and actualizations are the Igbos. Emancipation of Biafra is it. Definition of your right is it as well. Nigeria has not been able to give them tenkobo. Nigeria is giving terrorists, people that are arsonists, constituting arsonism across northern Nigeria, southwest and southeast. Nigeria is bribing them with 2 trillion. It is wrong.
No, ransom collected from
Nigeria. Thank you. How many ransom were collected by IPOB? No, it is a question. How many ransom were collected by Amoteku? APC were busy here protecting Yoruba land. Igbo man was busy there protecting Igbo land. Federal government of Nigeria said no. They come with all manners of Somalian terrorists and Fulani terrorists to truncate Igbo's effort to live in peace. And I'm an Igbo man. I'm not afraid of anybody. See, let me tell you. What happens is that you don't negotiate with an arsonist. He has no reason to commit his dastard, selfish, and worthless acts against humanity. But you can negotiate with agitators, the most peaceful agitators in the world, independent, indigenous people of Biafra. We don't kill anybody. We did there, they come to disalive our youths. They mines our mama and papa. Everywhere in our farms, they are there with their cattle, with their AK-49 and 59. Looking for Igbo man to kill in the bush, and nobody has given Igbo man tenkobo. So what I'm trying to say is that money budgeted for ransom or given as ransom to bandits and Boko Haram insurgents has actually indicated that Nigerian government knows largely, closely about what is going on in the north, east, northwest, north central of Nigeria. Nigerian government should tell the whole world how come about banditry and Boko Haram. They should allow Igbo man to be. Igbo man has gone, whether you like it or not. Biafra has come. Nnamdi Kanu is coming out any moment from now.
If he's coming out, but what Soludo said, don't you think that he will discourage?
It is a lie.
Tinubu from?
It is a lie. If presidency should say, I am presidency, judiciary is rubber stamp, legislative is rubber stamp. Oga, what is stopping you from releasing Nnamdi Kanu? You say, Bianco no told me because he's Ojuku's widow. It is because of those Igbo politicians. Nah, lie. When a carpenter starts to come up with a schools, anytime he hammers nail, it becomes another thing. When a soothsayer starts scratching his head, you will actually know that the lies he's about to tell his prospect is finding it very difficult to regurgitate it out of his memory. Tinubu is coming out with filthy excuses about Nnamdi Kanu. But what I know now is that Trump is coming, Mr. Trumpet, and United Nations is not even left out. They are coming to make sure that they abate, facilitate Nnamdi Kanu's freedom.
Now listen and listen good. How can a whole person, the former CBN governor, president, now becoming the governor of Anambra State, open his mouth saying that the reason Nnamdi Kanu will not bring peace in the southeast? If the reason of Nnamdi Kanu is not going to bring peace in the southeast, why are you still keeping him there? That means Nnamdi Kanu is not the brain behind the insecurity. Yes, Yes, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu detention is uncalled for. Yes. So definitely you, Mr. Governor Soludo, you yourself, since you know the source why or the reason why insecurity will not stop, even by the reason Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that means you are not up to what you are claimed to be. That means you don't have the standard, what it takes to rule Anambra State. Because you being the governor, you are meant to protect life, to secure life. But we by under your nose, the life has been taken.
All right. So you have seen it. What do you think? Remember the question I asked. Who do you think is the best governor in the eastern states? And if there's none, tell me there's none. Because these people, I did tell you, these people, in fact, sometimes when I remember some of the activities, the things that they do, I could just they provoke. Anyways, drop your comment on the comment section and do not forget to subscribe to this channel, right? Thank you and God bless you.